Okay, so obviously I'm in the car and I'm gonna try to keep this measured because I am driving. Well, not yet, I'm stationary, but I'm gonna be driving, and the more measured I keep this, the less I'm gonna completely delaminate, swear a bunch. And, it's not good while you're driving. So, Marauder Gun Runners announced yesterday via their Kickstarter that they are terminating the Marauder Nam Kickstarter. Now that has been over a 3-year wait, and people have been, for the most part, patiently waiting. There's a lot involved in that. There's a lot of layers. I understand right off the bat, these are toys, but it's not a matter of toys when it really boils down to it. It's a matter of, belief in a company, name recognition, trust, faith. I mean, that's people's income. That's people's money, right? We all backed this project to make it the largest project that Marauder Gun Runners has ever seen, because there was a lot of faith in the brand that is Marauder Gun Runners to make good on what they say they're gonna do. I had been meaning to do a video about cracks in the whole Kickstarter model, because it's not just Marauder Gun Runners. It's a lot of other companies and Kickstarter projects. I'm looking at you, Skeletron, because I'm really hoping Skeletron's not next with bailing out. But with any project, with any line, with any IP, you're always gonna have the people who get mad about news like this. You're always going to have the people who are kind of neutral about news like this. And then you're always going to have the people that are going to either try to see the brighter side of things or make excuses for any of the stuff that goes down like this. I tend to lean toward the angry about it. I was super hot about it last night. Yeah, last night I was pretty freaking hot about it. And now we're about to go in the gate together of the base that I live on. But I was super hot about it last night. Just the fact that, we all patiently waited years and years for this project and sat on it. And I mean, what did we sit on? What did we rest our faith in? A freaking goose egg. The tooling's done. The test shots were done. The money was received. The interest was being earned. And I understand that people are going to say, oh, well, they took a 10% cut on this and blah, blah, blah. That's not the point. At the end of the day, people put their faith in the Marauder Gun Runner name that they were going to produce. Now, I'm not trying to speak for everyone, but for me on a personal level, one, you already see people calling into question the health and solvency of 118 toys, which is, it's dumb. It's dumb to hitch the scale to the failure or cancellation of this one project. But at the same time, all those test shots are done. The molds were paid for. The interest earned. Like, people were waiting for their fucking toys, and then it's just, oh, well, we're going to cancel it. Okay, well, the positive side people say, well, at least they're giving refunds or store credit over the refund amount. It's a certain percentage over the 100% of your refund if you go store credit. Because, you know, credit's always going to be higher than cash. Okay, yeah, I'm going to get my money back. I wanted the figures. That's what I wanted. That's what I put my money toward, was I wanted the figures. I wanted to see, you know, this good faith process of a Kickstarter. I wanted to see that come to fruition. Me personally, I was going to make customs probably for a long time, years to come, with, you know, the offerings, the accessories, the bucks that were supposed to come with this Kickstarter. Plus, it's Nam. It's Vietnam. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero's roots are firmly in Vietnam. Larry Hama served in Vietnam. A lot of our parents and family members served in Vietnam. It was important. It was important on different levels, not just, oh, it's dollies. It was important on a lot of different levels. And for whatever reason, no real reason was given. It was just, you know, kind of a vague reason. They decided to shit can that. But of course they're going to give refunds. Could you imagine what it would do to the company that is Marauder Gun Runner if they just kept the money and said, well, you know, Kickstarter doesn't demand refunds? It would ruin that company completely. They would no longer be making toys. And speaking of damage to the company, regardless of refunds or, you know, 150% in, you know, Marauder Gun Runner credit or whatever it is, the fact that they canceled the Kickstarter that people have been waiting over 3 years for, that's going to damage the company's name regardless. It's going to damage their ability to do future Kickstarters. Wait, one. So that being said, either way, that company's name is going to be damaged moving forward. Their ability to successfully run Kickstarter campaigns moving forward is going to be damaged. There is no like get out of jail free card, you know, with a stunt like this. And I'm sure they have their reasons. I've always fully supported Marauder Gun Runner, and I'm going to take a hard look at what I support from them moving forward. Granted, I'm just one dude, but I'm sure I'm not the only person who thinks like that, who feels like that. And any way you look at it, it's a shit sandwich. And it's not just Marauder Gun Runner. There are numerous other companies that are seeing delays in their Kickstarter campaigns, production delays, tooling problems. They got to retool stuff. Robo Skull Mark II. The Dragonfly HasLab has been delayed. No reason given except for the usual corporate, oh, well, we just want to make sure that you have the bestest of the best item that could bestly be in your hands. Right. That's just corporate bullshit. And I get it. They're not going to come out and say, yeah, we totally fucked this up.
Chad, how insensitive of you.
When you start pissing off people who pay you money in advance for things on good faith, when you start pissing those people off, they're going to eat your lunch. And I'm really seeing the cracks in a lot of these Kickstarter campaigns, you know, and the whole good faith model of Kickstarter to begin with, because for those of you who don't know, Kickstarter will not issue you a refund. That does not come from Kickstarter. That comes from the company that runs the campaign, and it's up to them. So you got to read that fucking fine print. But either way, it's bullshit, right? People are out toys. Yeah, okay, getting your money back or whatever percentage more than your original pledge in company credit with Marauder Gun Runner. But I mean, for me, my personal opinion, my 3 feet of space, I don't want your fucking credit. If you couldn't produce what I paid you for, I'm not going to turn around and use that money for other shit that you offer. And here's another thing. If you were having so many issues with that campaign, you know, with the whatever's going on at the factory, either tooling is slow, production's slow, you know, one of you just utterly fucked up, stop doing other shit. You know, put all these other weird little onesie-twosie projects on hold when you're supposed to be producing that, right? You're supposed to be producing the Nam Marauder Gun Runner Kickstarter campaign. You're supposed to be getting that out to the folks who backed it, to the folks who support your company and keep your fucking lights on. And that doesn't just go for Marauder Gun Runner. That's for all of them. That's for Fresh Monkey Fiction and, you know, their new 6-inch Monster Force line that got delayed. That's for, you know, everything under the sun. If it's a good faith project and we paid you money, you need to produce the shit. That's it. You know, go to hell and back, get the stuff produced, get it out to your backers, maintain your company's good name, or build a good name for your company, and fucking get it done. That's it. So I understand people are angrier than I am, and I understand there's people who are just kind of about it. And then I get there's always going to be, I don't want to say positivity police, because those types are bullshit. But you're always going to have the look on the brighter side types, and that's cool too. And one last thing, I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of talking about the negative side. And it's not even that I want to talk about it. People ask me about it. Hey, you know, what's your opinions on this? What's your thoughts? You know, what do you think are like second, third orders of effect? I want to have fun with my toys, and I want to champion these pieces of art, you know, that we're the stewards of and the history that comes along with them. That's what I want. It's, you know, it's like a whole mess of joy thievery, and I fucking hate it.
Where's your rage?
And that being said, I don't really know if this is a car rant, even though it's from the car. Might be splitting hairs. But I'm just going to be done with it. And I honestly can't say if I'm going to be motivated to make purchases for Marauder Gun Runners in the future. Any kind of Kickstarter campaign that, you know, faith-based kind of deal between company and customer, doubt it. So, you know, fucking let them eat cake. I don't know. And we'll just see where it goes from there. I'm not going to jump on a soapbox and say I will absolutely never buy another Marauder Gun Runner product ever again, because, like, who can say that? I can't. But for right now, it sucks, because we put our faith in waiting over 3 years for dollies, for figures. Kind of fucked. So I'd like to thank you for watching this video. All the usual shit. If you're not subscribed, fucking subscribe. It's free for you. Thank you to my channel members. If you're okay with what happened with the Marauder Gun Runner Kickstarter campaign, cool. If you're as angry as me, I feel you. If you're angrier than me, cool. Fuck it. Have an awesome day. What's up, dude?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Oh, living the dream. How about yourself?
Yeah, same thing, brother.
Take it easy.
I just entered the restaurant now. If you haven't heard anything.
Freaking security forces guy walked right in front of me. I almost creamed him. Gotta look both ways, kids.